work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now.
Hey, what's up? This is Mr. Dark H. here with you today with a injustice breakdown. What I believe is what are we going on within the game when the game comes out. So first off, let's start off with the characters first and see how they play out in the story. So first off, we have Superman, and Superman is the main character in the story. Why? Because he's the leader of the regime and he's leading the attack against the world, or pretty much against his opposition, the insurgency. And pretty much how this went to come to be is, and if you read the comics, pretty much Joker planted a bomb within Metropolis and blew up all Metropolis with the nuclear bomb, not only killing the Metropolis people, but Lois Lane and his yet unborn child. And when that happened, this gave Superman the nervous breakdown of a century, and he winds up making an announcement saying that he will establish a new world order, and that anybody who tried, to do anything that's unbiased or unjust, he will stop them. But yeah, he's the leader of the whole regime thing, and that's the whole reason why it started. And just to give you a little breakdown, because I don't want to spoil the whole thing. And yeah, so down with Superman. Superman, super strength, super speed, all those attributes. And then he got his heat vision and his ice breath. Excuse me. He also has his X-ray vision, but I already thought he was going to use that. Probably won't in the story mode, but who knows? This is NetherRealm's take on the game, on their heroes or whatever, how they picture them. Also, I also wanted to note that too, that this would not be a thing where, well, I don't know. I mean, knowing NetherRealm, they probably do it how they did Mortal Kombat 9, which, they have a little thing where, they have a little segment with Shao Kahn and with Raiden, but I hardly doubt they're going to do something like that. I mean, they'll probably have like a little flashback, explain a little flashback, that only we know about, but the heroes don't know about. But I'll get to that in a second. But for right now, Superman is our priority at this particular moment, and Superman, as we all seen before, he can do a lot of damage, especially when his character traits activated. They call it stat boost, but I call it Man of Steel, whatever. He gets a boost in, strength, stamina, all that good jazz, health, whatever. He's just almost pretty much unstoppable. That is until Doomsday came along. But anyway, yeah, he could combo he has different combos he can use. They can change his heat vision and all of his other powers like Ice Blast and some of his grapple moves you can change to using combos like that. Or you can even you want to be cool about it, you can chain a couple of his super moves together, even do some of the EX moves together. Many people do it just out of style and whatever. No, no. But yeah, Superman, he's leading the whole thing, so he's gonna be one of the main focuses or whatever. Now let's talk about who's gonna be on his side. Now we got Wonder Woman, of course. She's I don't know if you saw in that one trailer with the whole regime trailer and everything, we see her inside on the tank. She makes that little speech, and pretty much she's always been sticking. The way she said that, she always stuck to that theory. Ever since she came onto the man's land. So I always knew she would have that, theory still in her head, regardless of anything she done, hero-wise, for the common good, for the greater good, everything like that. And that I knew that she was going to be 100% behind his back, everything like that. Next is the Flash. Now the Flash, I feel so that this whole thing could have been revolved around the Flash and see how he what how he would choose the side based on all the different things that have been happening, like all these different things would have happened. But somehow I would have felt that would have been unfair because the fact that he's like all the whole thing is centered on him. This whole game is supposed to be centered about two sides and whatever like that. So, but it would have been pretty interesting. It could be pretty interesting to see how he feels and just get like one little segment with him. Just sitting there talking about how all have to pick between two sides, and even though everybody's all been my friends, teammates, blah blah blah. But that's the Flash. But in this case, it looks like he's gonna be with. Eventually, he's going to side with Superman's side, whatever like that. But then who knows? He could probably turn on Superman and help Batman. Shh, don't say that. I was out for a spoiler. No. Next up is Aquaman. Now, Aquaman was always that type of guy where if any of this would have happened, he would have been like, nope, I'm not going to be a part of this. Leave me out. That's between you and whoever, I remember respecting you a long time. We worked together side by side, but I'm not gonna be caught up in your surface dwellers world or whatever. But I have a feeling that he's more or less gonna probably work with Batman, although Flash and Shazam would come up and enter Atlantis and try to convince him to join the regime, and that if he didn't, probably they would probably threaten to, I guess, destroy Atlantis or whatever. But I have a feeling that I believe that Aquaman should join Batman. Because we all know that Aquaman don't take none of that crap with Atlantis. Trying to blow up Atlantis. He will have you on a stick. Make a kebab out of you. But so I believe Aquaman is going to be on Batman's side, similar to the fact that he, always, I don't know, probably, I'm going to say kind of like despise Superman, but, just, I don't know. But, who's next? And of course, you got Shazam. Shazam, we already know he's going to be with, Superman, so that's a no-brainer. Which means that, if you don't mind hearing, Black Adam's going to be with. Now, he could be with Batman, but since Lex Luthor's going to probably be with Batman, and there's a little thing we saw there when he and Hawkgirl was chasing Lex Luthor, I don't know. But, who knows? Black Adam's always been that mysterious type, but anyway. Next up is Green Arrow. Green Arrow, we all know, of course, it's kind of this big pop from the TV show Arrow series, along with Deathstroke and Huntress and Roy Harper and everybody like that. So, you all know he's going to be with Batman's side. It's because he sees, Batman as being the only person that's capable of taking down Superman, and that he believes that, this whole thing with him trying to take over, start a new world order thing is just ridiculous. And plus, he, along with Batman, are the only two people that have kryptonite gadgets that can take him down. So cheap. But you gotta do what you have to do sometimes. Oops. You see me now? No. But yeah, Green Arrow, of course, Batman. Why not? Gadget characters, kryptonite. Hey. But next up we have is Green Lantern, and Green Lantern will probably be on Superman's side, because he also believes it's what, stopping us writing whatever, the whole thing. Yes. You have a power ring, hold a battery. And at the start was right. But judging off the trailer, though, it looks like in this is what the one thing that I like about NetherRealm. When they make their trailers, they do everything they can to try to throw you off, so you can come up with all these different theories. But I believe, Green Lantern is going to have to, do the one thing that he would hope to never do. Is that the one is to, trying to stop Superman, because he believed that, Superman is, one of the greatest heroes ever, that he would never do anything like this. And that, he was probably forced to stop Superman, but at the same time, Superman winds up convincing him, to help him out, and that, hey, you help me out, you could, do whatever, man, it's cool. But, in order to, really, trying to put this thing to an end, or well, not put it to an end, but, really, trying to help against out the war, he goes to Sinestro, his arch nemesis, and stuff like that, and he realized that Batman, since he's like a guy out of fear, or whatever, what better way to fight fear with fear, I mean, you can't just, you couldn't just get Scarecrow, because he's locked up, but whatever. But he could, probably somehow, he probably can, trying to like bribe Sinestro and like getting the yellow ring, and that's what we see that segment, when Green Lantern said, "Oh hey, there you are. We need a little talk with you, or whatever, your whole insurgence thing going long enough. So I guess it's time to fight fear with fear, some ridiculous notion. You know how Green Lantern is, especially Hal Jordan. This guy in this patriotic act." Anyway, speaking of Sinestro, I don't know. Sinestro's been one of those people that, you have to keep an eye out for. Because one man, he could be with you, and the next he could turn around and be, against you. Just for the laugh of it. You thought I was on your side, but originally I was on this side all along. And then you could be like, I made y'all both look, haha, like type thing, both y'all was on your side, but really, the only team I'm on my own team, and that's Joe's team. I mean, look at me, I got a squad. Whatever. So I don't know about Sinestro. Maybe he could be on Superman's side, but more or less due to the fact that he always wanted to destroy, like, crush Green Lantern in a yellow bubble. Yeah. You probably would enjoy Batman's side. And plus, you think about it too, Batman was one of the chosen ring bearers of the Freelance, so, Sinestro probably like, hey, you want to wear the ring again? Like good old times? Anyway. Next we got Hawkgirl, and Hawkgirl will probably join Superman's side, because he believes in also doing, the right thing. So kindergarten. But yeah, Superman's side. Simple fact that, fight for what's right, fight the good fight, and that she believes that, there's still great heroes like him. Really? Next we have Harley Quinn. Now, Harley Quinn's probably going to join Batman's side simply for the fact that she's tired of, like Joker always, doing all this crazy wild stuff. I'm quite surprised. I mean, she had noticed it a long time ago. I mean, even before, he decided to, become another one of his victims. But whatever. All of a sudden, you're now tired. It took another one to get you to say I'm tired. Anyway, she's on Batman's side. Because she's sitting on the sofa saying, yeah, I'll be right there, whatever. I got my little makeup on, I could be, whatever. Just give me, second line, whatever. So yeah, Joker, I don't know what to say about Joker there. I don't know, Joker, And I'm gonna be using the Joker's gonna be like the whole wild card thing. Since he's the one that's pretty much started all this, so he can be like behind the scenes of the whole thing. I mean, he could probably be like asking like people like whenever he gets the opportunity, he probably get people to like try to help him out. But but I feel as at the end he's gonna probably like try to like backstab somebody, of course, as you always do. So Joker is like the wild card in this whole thing. Just like as in similarity to how Scorpion was in Mortal Kombat 3. He was also a wild card because he wouldn't fight for good or for bad. Until he found out that Sub-Zero's brother was involved with the heroes. Solomon Grundy, and a lot of people has not mentioned about Solomon Grundy. I don't know. I guess Lex Luthor probably convinced him to join Batman's side. And then, whatever, then, I don't know, probably Solomon Grundy would probably say his little thing, he was born on Monday, something like that. That would be a waste. But whatever. Don't mind that last part, but, Lex Luthor will probably convince Solomon Grundy since Grundy doesn't even have a brain. I don't even know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're doing with Grundy. Well, he has a brain that's, he's, like, retarded. And I don't know. So Grundy could be on Batman's side. I'm trying to think here because it's been a whole lot. No, I'm gonna save Doomsday for last. Oh my God, I can't be anybody else. Why? Anybody else? And yes, I know, take it for granted, so I was supposed to know everybody, but I guess I don't. Oh well. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm doing a thing for my computer class because we started, learn how to like make our own movies or whatever. Like learn how to use like a movie maker thing to like make our own, movie or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Making movies. Joker, who else? Oh no, the computer turned off. Okay, there we go. Don't tell me I have to open it up. Search. Oh yeah, Lex Luthor. Of course, he's gonna be on Batman's side, whatever. Batman's side, what do you do? We all know why he's gonna be on Batman's side because he wants to take down Superman. Nightwing, of course, Superman's side. Batman's side. Yeah, you mentor me. Why not? Batman. Cyborg, of course, he's going to be on Superman's side because in the comic books he confirmed that he's going to be, you should look up the guys more like him, or whatever. You notice how he's the first person to say something. Very first person. Whatever, would have been better you would have been over the Batman side, the whole Teen Titans thing. Booyah! And then, speaking of Teen Titans, we got Raven, who will probably be with Batman because of the fact that Nightwing's going to be with him. I don't know. I just have a feeling that somehow the Teen Titans gonna get in the story mode, but you're gonna get in there. Sorry for the whole thing in the background. It's my parents talking, whatever. Catwoman, I was especially is gonna be on Batman's side, so that she could just, oh, this is the perfect opportunity to do whatever. Bane, I don't know, much as I would hate to say this, but Bane will probably be on Batman's side, but I'm pretty sure Superman probably convinces him, go ahead, if you join my side, you get to break Batman's back again. Why not? Break Batman's back again. Deathstroke, I don't know about Deathstroke, He's probably gonna be one of those characters you get that. He's probably gonna be on both sides. Alright, there we go. He's probably gonna be one of those people that's gonna be on both sides. I mean, one minute he's gonna be here with Superman, and next thing you know, he's gonna be here with Batman. Even though he despises Green Arrow with the passion. But it'll be interesting to see what Deathstroke is going to do. Anywho, we also have, whoa, oh, that's from his oh, they're gonna put that in there, okay. The one from Flashpoint with Aquaman, Emperor Aquaman. Jeez, I'm trying to think who else, guys. It was confirmed. Alright, hold on. I don't know, I think it got everybody. Yeah, I think it got everybody. Girl, Shazam, Aquaman, Raven. Oh, I said I was gonna see Doomsday last. Yeah, I said I was gonna see Doomsday. He's probably gonna be like, come on, nowhere at the end. I'm gonna destroy everything. I'm gonna wreck it. Be like, wreck it, Rob. I'm gonna wreck it. But he turns around to Superman. He's like, oh, but I'm gonna wreck the living crap out of you. Just punch him down to the earth and then punch him back up. Yeah, he could be, it could be one of those things where they want to unite all the heroes and villains, just unite together to stop Doomsday. Even though they haven't announced the official final boss yet, it's gonna be like, okay, by the time they beat down Doomsday, the fine guys here and they already tired out. But I have a feeling, guys, that this is going to have something to do with alternate universes. But he said that Boone said that it's not going to be, and then it's going to be like the whole alternate costume thing, like they did in Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah, so it's all thing. But anyway, character traits, as far as I'm concerned, here's the whole thing. Superman, Man of Steel trait. Deathstroke, they haven't really said yet. Green Arrow, he gets switch, different types of trick arrows. Hawkgirl, I think she gets a stat boost. Starbreaker, he can regenerate himself. Raven, she get himself like a possess boost or whatever. You get maybe she gets possessed by, her fire Trigon. She gets like this whole boost thing. Uh, uh, Sinestro gets us this little, I don't know, this little orb thing that shoots out stuff. Ugh. Green Lantern, it seems like everything's like all like power boost stuff. I mean, uh, this is, I don't know. This just makes everybody feel the same. I mean, I know it's power and gadget characters, but each power character has something unique. Like maybe Green Lantern powers his battery, and then he gets he powers himself up. He gets like a whole new set of constructs or whatever. Who knows? Why keep coming over here? Bro, sit. Yeah, you sit. I'm talking to them. Good boy. Yeah, but then to change up some of these character traits, man, it all look too similar. I can understand people like Superman and Bean and stuff like that, because they need a power up. And then you got Cyborg, he can regenerate himself. Are you hiccuping? No. Wait, you over here hiccuping, yeah, goodbye. So yeah, I know it wasn't really like on swap point or whatever, and then got major stresses, but this is pretty much what I see about the whole thing. The whole story mode pretty much is a matter of I mean, if it comes down to it, the story mode's going to be a matter of picking sides, who's going to be who and who's going to betray who in the end, and then how's this whole thing going to play out. I'm truthfully looking forward to it, whatever, but as far as the whole story thing goes, I said I was going to break it down. I really don't know. Now I think about it. So we just gonna have to wait till we get to the game when it comes out. But I do know that they might do like how in a similar fashion of how Mortal Kombat was. Now it was just have like alternate costume characters, like characters in there like alternate costume number. And then the first part is that Superman starts up the whole thing by fighting Lex Luthor. And then from there, everything sort of kind of transitions. Wherever it's, Gotham City, Metropolis, Central City, Rivers in Watchtower, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a whole bunch of transitions with different characters. And then it said you got little different things where you could get yourself an advantage within the story. Like, I guess you gotta throw like with one part you gotta throw like batarangs at Lex Luthor, to stop him from like reaching whatever, and then you get like a range or whatever. I don't know how that plays out yet. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the whole Star Labs thing. The whole Star Labs thing is pretty much gonna be about probably the same as the Challenge Tower from stop breathing on me. But the whole thing is pretty much gonna be like Mortal Kombat 9 and the Challenge Tower, but I guess the only thing, well, could be the same thing, but different. Who knows? But yeah. But next time I go to like more details with the heroes, with the characters' abilities and moveset and how they get chained to one another. So this is Mr. Dark Age 28 signing out. See ya.